Hey guys, Noah here, with another video, another review. This is the review for the Marvel Legends Avengers Infinity War Captain America, which, just like the Iron Man, I don't have them in the package because it's a hassle to get them in there. But there you can see the front. This is part of the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. And here, I'll mention this later, this detail about this glove here on his right hand, but just keep that in mind. Here, now's a perfect chance to talk about it. This is the final figure. Look at his right hand. And also, if you've seen Infinity War, you probably know that his hair doesn't look like that. So, this is inaccurate. There's the pictures of the other figures. And the bio says, from the streets of Brooklyn to the intergalactic stage, Stephen Rogers defends justice as Captain America. Yeah, sure. He never went into space. Ever. But now, that photo is flipped, so that the glove is on the left hand. I don't know what to trust anymore, but all I do know is that it's time to get into the figure. So, here is the figure, and first let's go with the accessories. Here is his only gloved hand, and it's a left hand. Sure. And he comes with a right ungloved fist. The other hands he comes with a left fist that is ungloved, and then a trigger finger hand that is holding the shield. Speaking of the shield, this is my main problem with the figure, because this cannot be fixed. Not easily, that is. You see, the shield in the movie, let's put a picture up now. So did you see that? Yeah, this is not good. This is inaccurate to the movie, and I know that Hasbro bases their figures off of initial concept art design. This is the same problem that was had with the 3-pack from 2016 with Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Captain America. But that was overlooked because of stuff, because it was an MCU Spider-Man. This cannot be overlooked because, number one, it's inaccurate. Number two, it's dull. Compared to the movie, it's terribly dull. And number three, he only has one. There should be two. I would have much rather have scrapped this pair of hands, the fist hands, in order to get another shield. Maybe he only had one shield in the beginning or something, but I don't care about that. They had enough time to change it. But anyway, there he is. Also, other things. I said that was my main problem because it couldn't be fixed easily. But a problem that I initially had, that I did fix, is the hair. If we bring back the package, you can see right here, that was, I hate this thing. Let's bring it up. Okay, so now, there you can see his hairstyle on the package. Now look at my version of the figure. It doesn't have the big floof up there. That's because I took a file. I had a knife that had a file on it. And I took a file to it, and I filed it down. It looks more accurate. And I'm still working on it, but updates will come with future videos. especially with my collection video coming out next year, where I show off my collection. That's kind of what it means. So, anyway, for paint, this figure is, I don't know. Let me just lower the camera a bit, and let me get the box out of the way. That's gonna get annoying. See? Okay. Paint is nice. This belt is much more rubbery than this Captain America figure, which was my first Marvel Legend figure ever. And if you're wondering, you cannot head swap these. His head is his ball piece that goes up into the head is too large, and his is not large enough. So, the paint on this is too dull for me. I don't like it. And as you can see there a bit, look at the, right here, the torso bit, mid-torso. That doesn't seem good. So, the other paint pieces are nice, and the back is nice, and I've not found any scuffs or places where they missed the paint on this figure at all. Well, I take that back now, cause look at the midsection there. It's the same problem that I had with this dude. He also has scuffs here in the midsection, which is stupid. But I can overlook that as like tears in the suit, because this is him being chased by the government for 2 years. So, I like the sculpt of this, especially, in the places where the fabric is torn, right there. You can see, like, the scale design, which is a nice, nod to the comics, where he has a chainmail type scale design for his suit. This whole, I think this whole figure is new sculpt. Everything about this figure is new. This is a completely new sculpt. Just quickly comparing it. I actually, before I got this figure, I, went through and did some changes to this one to dirty it up, to make it, Avengers 3, or Infinity War like. I even painted the star. Also, I filed it down, but I'm thinking about repainting that like a silver, so that I can have this as a comic Captain America with my comic figures on a separate shelf, because that's how I'm gonna do it. I think that's how a lot of people do it, but okay. So anyway, articulation. His head can't look up that far and look down that far. It can turn all the way around. There's a little bit of tiltage there. Arms go all the way around. Why do I still have his shield on? Okay. There's a weird bicep swivel there. It totally looks wrong. Look at that. That doesn't look right. The one on this figure, however, it's a bit more realistic and good. I'm trying to get him to stand. He's not going to, is he? No, he's not. Okay, double jointed elbows that... I don't know. I have trouble with these Infinity War figures. They don't move all of their joints correctly. But it only goes up to there. Wrist swivel. Wrist swivel right there. Up, or down and up. There's a, waist swivel. Crunch forward that far. crunch backward that far. That's the first crunch I've covered in a long time. Aside from the Invincible Iron Man, I don't even know if I went through that. Probably didn't, because I'm stupid. But you can, like, say that this is an added bit of articulation. I don't know if this is my own, just my copy, but look at the torso. It wiggles, but he can spread his legs that far, which is impressive, for these figures. You can kick forward that far, which is not as impressive. Kick backward that far. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knee. Boot rotation, which kind of ruins the thigh rotation, but hey. And ankles can move down, up, and there is a pivot, which is good. Now, for comparisons. Okay, so measuring this figure out, he stands at about just under 6 inches tall, which might be wrong. But, okay, for size comparisons, here he is with, my other Captain America. They aren't the same size. This is a completely new sculpt for a figure. This one has been used multiple times. So they're different. And he stands shorter than him, which could be a problem for some people, but in my display, they're going to be two separate figures, or two separate continuities. So yeah, there we go. Captain America out of the way. And here he is next to my Marvel Select Thanos. Why I'm not showing him next to the Build-A-Figure Thanos, because I'm saving that for Thanos' review. These two would fit together, but he's going on the comic shelf, and what's going on the MCU shelf now? There he is next to his Build-A-Figure part. And if you want to have some fun, okay, it's really a tight fit, but Grimace has risen once again. The chin, the head is a bit big for the body, but you can just go cosplay as Thanos. Yeah. Alright, cool. Final thoughts. So, final thoughts. Really like this figure. Even though I did have to modify it to make it more accurate in the head. It could use some more work. But, for now, it'll stay like that. And, I think that this is funny. He won't stay like this because unless I buy another Captain America figure, then I'll have one on display like that. If I ever get another Captain America figure, it'll be for the Shield. But I'll probably end up getting some crappy one or something. Like the, standard line, whatever it's called, the deluxe line or something. I don't know. I don't collect those. Haven't even bought one. I've been tempted to, but I haven't, so I'm not going to. But yeah, really like this figure. And I hope you guys liked this review. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.